Hello students, today's video is going to be on the basic concepts of pointers. How you will use actually pointers in C++. So I just begin with a basic example. Okay, now let's say we have a number, integer number, which is equal to 5. So usually this particular number, this is this is language, this variable can be a C program or C++ program, both look same. Now in order to access this particular number through pointers, let us create something called integer star address. This is how you define a pointer. So what you are doing is you are having the address pointing towards an integer. The type of the variable is integer, address is, then this is a pointer, address is a pointer. Now so we can always say that address is equal to address of number. That means, so earlier we were having a number variable, a number variable was having 5. The starting address of this both becomes same now. See, both become same. This is because the address is equal to ampersand address of, this is the address. Okay, this is called the address of number, something like that. So same way, so that means if I say star address is equal to, star address means content of the address, that means the 5 is equal to star address plus 1. If I say, that means automatically this becomes incremented to 6. It's incremented to 6. Now take the example of an array. Let us take an array of integers. Let's say I have an array of, I call it my array, and I will say it has got 3 members, and the first index 0 is this is 1, this is 2, let's say. You can initialize like this in C or C++. After that I am defining a pointer variable of integer, and now if I initialize with ptr is equal to ampersand of, that means address of what is the address of, this is like my address, my array 0. This is what it is, this content. Now address of that, so that means address of my array 0. So instead of writing my address of my array 0, like if you are writing address of my array 0, instead of that we can even simply write my array also. It is same thing. You could even write here, the easiest way is actually to write like ptr is equal to address of my array 0. So that means the first pointer is pointing to the first element. After that, if you say ptr plus plus, that means ptr is equal to ptr plus 1, that means it will go to the second element and third element like that. 0, 1, then 2 is sitting here. So that means the address is incrementing, means the address is ptr plus plus means it will come here, next ptr plus plus means it will come to the next. So that we can simply, whenever you print out star ptr, that means you are going on getting the content 0, 1, 3 like that. So we can print this out. When you print this, you can get, like if you say cout or something like that, then we can always say star ptr, and we every time you increment you will see that this pointer also gets incremented, and the pointer, since it is an integer, if it is 16-bit number, the address may be incremented by 2, 2, 2 like that, because each integer takes 2 bytes of memory location. Now practically I will show you how this can be implemented in a C++ compiler. So I am going to show that actually in a C++. So you can download the DEV C++ from internet, and I have already created the program here for you, but I again write it for you so that it will be easier for you to understand. So as you know, when you write any C++ program, it is these 2 lines are required, and after that I'm just creating a simple main program, so like C or C++. So it is so it's a C++ program. Now I say integer number is equal to 5. This you know that actually what it is, and after that you simply create an address, integer address. So you created an integer address, and after that you are assigning address is equal to, you are assigning the address is equal to the address of number. That means both become equal. Now you can put a cout statement, that is cout is nothing but a number printed through pointer is star address. See, the number actually can also be printed through star address. Now the same number also can be printed like a normal way, that is like a number. Both will look same now. The second thing is, now your address you are incrementing. So this much program, if you try to execute and see, I think you will get a feeling of what I'm trying to say. So if I run this program, you can see that I give a file name to this, so you can see actually what is coming on the screen. See that? You can see whatever above the dotted line, that is the answer. Number is through pointer is also 5, otherwise also it is 5. Now further, if you extend this program, like suppose you are incrementing the address, star address is equal to star address plus 1, and same thing if you print again, after incrementing, that means you are incrementing the number again. So you can see that what is going to happen. You can see that again number is incremented by 1. You can see that 6 it has become. So through pointer also, so the number itself now has been changed. Remember, earlier the number variable was having 5. The variable itself was got changed. That is interesting. This particular thing, it is not fixed. It's not a constant. It has been changed. You see that? That is the beauty of it. Because you have played with the address, so that means it is. Now we take the case of an array case. This is what I was telling you. So now I have an array of 3 numbers. That means first number is in my array 0, other is in. So you have also created a temporary pointer called integer star ptr. After that I am assigning the first address. The ptr is equal to, see, the address of my array 0. That means address of this. So I have called that address. After that I am saying cout the number, the first number inside this is actually, see, I'm just calling this line. See, let's see what it is doing. See, what I said is like this. If you look at the screen, I am saying printing out the first number inside array is star PTR, as PTR was pointing to the first term. Address of the first number is PTR is the real address, or ampersand of my address 0. So that means you are trying to print the address as well as the data. See that you can see the first number is 0, but address is something complicated number, hexadecimal number, which was a secret number, and which I have brought it out actually, something like that. Now, so you have done like this. So that is a way you have the concept of pointer. Again, I am showing you the last thing. This is the pointer, this is the address which it was pointing to, and you could bring out the first element. If you had done PTR plus plus, you would have got the next element, etc., etc. So I hope this clarifies the basic concept of pointers. In the next class we will more advanced way of using pointers in C++.